I mean, wrinkly lips who? Peeling ugly lips who? Hi you guys, welcome back to the Clean Beauty Code. I am so excited for today because today we are doing my June Clean Beauty favorites, my monthly Clean Beauty favorites, and I love favorite videos. It's by far one of my favorite videos to film because I like reflecting on what I used the month prior. Because you know what? I'm usually surprised by the products I'm using. Either I'm grabbing the same product again and again over like a couple months, or I'm grabbing like a relatively new product or a product I haven't used in months over and over again. And it always really surprises me. So that's why I love filming these. But also I love to watch what people are loving. It's always like fun to see what people are grabbing the most. So I'm very excited to get into this. We're going to be doing some makeup. We're going to be doing some skincare. We got some new products. We got some old products. We got some shocking products. I'm very excited to get into it. So I just kind of want to jump in and get started. So if you're excited for this video and more videos like this, then please like and subscribe. Also, let me know down below what your monthly Clean Beauty favorites were from the month of June. And yeah, without further ado, let's jump in and jump into my June Clean Beauty favorites. Okay, first product I want to talk about is actually this setting spray from PYT. I really like this, and so I just did a video or uploaded a video on this setting spray and the Ilia setting spray versus the Urban Decay. This has slightly less hold than the Urban Decay one. However, I have been loving this and grabbing this a crap ton this month. This is really, really good. I really like this. Has a nice mist. Okay, I'm gonna try and not spray my face. It just has like a nice mist. The sound is aggressive. When it hits your face, it's a little aggressive, but once you get used to it, it's really nice. This mist is a little bit less fine than the Ilia one and the Urban Decay one, but the spray radius or whatever it's called, radius, whatever, is really good, and it really can like soak your face. And once you wear this, it like, your makeup settles beautifully and wears really long. I really, really like this. All right, next. All right, you know what? Let's move on to, let's do this. Okay, the Westman Atelier Mascara. I know. You're screaming at me. I'm screaming at me. Who do I think I am? Absolutely insane, because this is so expensive, but this mascara is so good. I'm actually wearing it on my lashes today. This is just like a coat and like a half. I wouldn't even count it as two coats. And I really, really like the way that it looks. It just gives me a really dramatic lash. And the trick with this, like I said in this video, I did a whole review on this. The trick with this and like other mascaras that like flake and run, and like those are the complaints a lot of people have with like this mascara and other mascaras that are like specifically like volumizing and giving you the really like false lash look. You gotta kind of clean off the brush and, you know, really scrape off the brush and then apply it. Because if there's too much product on the brush, there's gonna be too much product at the tips of your lashes, but also like at the base. And that is why you get like that running, that flaking a lot of the time. Not always. Some mascaras just flake and run like and are kind of like not that great. But this one is not one of those. I really, really think like if you clean off the brush, if you have this and you have the complaint that like, oh wow, this was a $58 mascara. I know it's insane. Try cleaning off the mascara wand, because I do think that that would make a big difference. Now, another mascara that I have been using this month a crap ton and kind of layering these a lot is the Bite Beauty one. I really like this mascara. Again, this is one you need to clean the brush off, because it can run if you don't do that. Especially in the corners, if you tend to like when it's windy, or, you know, even if you're wearing contacts or something like that, you can kind of get like a little bit of running in the corners. But if you set your under eye and then also clean off the mascara wand, this is gorgeous. And it has a similar effect to the Westman Atelier mascara, but this one is a little bit less dramatic. Like I would definitely say that these do something different, but they're very similar and give you a similar look. Actually, in the video where I reviewed this mascara, at the end I was like, you know, I would repurchase this, but this is like maybe a once a year purchase for me, and a really big splurge, like when I want to feel fancy and I'm feeling like, ugh, gross, I'll go with something like this, because it just, I don't know, things like this lift my mood. Are you like that too? Maybe you're not. Maybe you're like a $58 mascara is insane. And you know what? It is insane, and that's okay. Okay, next I want to talk about blushes because I have a few that I've been using nonstop this month. First one, also, this lighting's getting crazy, and I'm so sorry. I hope it's not looking crazy on camera, but if it is, my apologies. The lighting is crazy today. The Jason Wu Hot Fluff in the shade Cannoli. This is the one I talked about in my like full Jason Wu brand review. I've been loving this. This is so good. So what I do with this one is I take a little bit on the back of my hand and then I take a brush, dip it in and apply it. And it just gives you that like sun-kissed, gorgeous look. Like I'm obsessed with this. This is so freaking pretty. They have, I mean, he has a million shades. Okay, maybe not a million. That was hella dramatic. But he has a bunch of shades. This one is super good though. If you like something that's a little bit more pink or like on the purple side or whatever, he has a bunch of options. This is really nice. This is a little bit more of a matte finish. I really enjoy this. Okay, next. You know, I've been grabbing this a ton this month. The Merit Beauty blush in the shade Beverly Hills. I've been really liking this. This, I just take a brush and like touch the top of this and then apply it directly to my cheeks. And this just gives me like a beautiful flush. And I love this for like truly like no makeup days where I just want like a little pop of something. Because this is definitely more on the subtle side, but it can still give you like a cute cheek look. It's just like not as intense as other ones, and you kind of have to build it up a little bit more if you want super intense color. But I really enjoy this. I think this is their more like peachy pinky color. They have also like more like cool tone. I really like this. And this like little component, like where you can also just apply it to the back of your hand actually, and then dip a brush in if you prefer doing like that, because I know it's not as sanitary to touch the top with a brush, but this is really good. I love this. And it's just been so easy this month because I've been trying to avoid using a lot of face products because I've been breaking out ever so slightly from just life stress. This lighting right now is making me break out. Okay, next. This blush specifically from Say Beauty, the shade Dreaming. You guys, I've been freaking obsessed with this color. So what I do with this is intense. This shade Dreamy and the shade Poppy, hello pigmentation. Like it gets crazy real quick, real quick. And these last really long on the cheeks. So like they fade ever so slightly like other cream products, but like so slightly that like if you over apply, it doesn't really fade a ton throughout the day. So you just look crazy if you apply too much. And this is like really pigmented. So what I do is I like not even a full dot. Like I do half a dot, spread it out on the back of my hand, then take a brush, dip it in, and then apply it. And then I feel like it applies like the perfect amount. You can also apply with your fingers or a beauty blender or a beauty sponge, whatever. And that actually applies really nicely too. I just prefer, like specific with liquid products, I prefer a brush because I just feel like I have a lot of control. And with a beauty sponge, sometimes it can soak up a lot of the product. And so then I have to keep applying and applying. Whereas like I will apply this with like a brush or my fingers, let's say. Then if I feel like it's overdone, I can take a beauty sponge and kind of like tone it down like that. And I like to set this on top with a powder. And the powder I like to set this with is the Kosas powder, which I really like. Okay, next, let's talk bronzer. So I've been loving the Say Beauty bronzer, and the shade that I like is their medium bronze. Now, I actually got this question in my review of this bronzer, whether like what tone of bronzer I like. So it depends. Because in the summer, I tend to be more warm because I get tan, and I get tan really easily. So I pile on the sunscreen, and then just, you know, if I get tan on my face or like my body, it just tends to be because I like walked outside for 15 minutes in a bathing suit and then I get tan. Like I'm that type of like tan person. That's how I tan. Yeah, that's just how I tan. So I like something in the summer specifically that's a little bit more warm because it matches the complexion that I get with when I'm like tan. In the wintertime, I like something warm, but also something neutral. So it really depends on the day. I also don't like something that's super intense or super brown on me. Because I just don't feel like it suits my makeup style, like the way that I like to wear my makeup. But that's why I kind of went with this one and not the shade up, because I did get that question. I just want to clarify. I like something that isn't super intense with bronzer, but I like something that gives me like a healthy glow. This I've been grabbing a crap ton, but I've already done a whole review on this, so I'm not going to get too into it, but I really, really like this. This is a great alternative to the Chanel Bronze de Soleil, or I feel like they changed the name. I actually think they came out with another color of that one. And so it's not just like one shade, but also like expand it to be like more than 2 shades. But this is a great alternative if you like that. This is very, very, very similar. Like, it is literally a dupe. Very, very good. Love this. All right, next I want to talk about a lip liner that I've been using nonstop. This is the Victoria Beckham lip liner in the shade 04. Obsessed with this. This is like, of all the Victoria Beckham lip liner colors, this is my favorite for every day. The brown one I like to use when I am lining my lips for a lipstick, but it still looks really nice alone. This is just my preference, because usually when I'm just lining my lips and I'm not wearing a lipstick, it's more of a natural day. And with this, I like to line my whole lip. Usually I like diffuse the line, or I won't even really line my lower lip. I'll just kind of fill it in and just kind of press and kind of create more of a stain. I really, really like this. This is great. I mean, I've done a whole, like, I love these lip liners, and these are great because they sharpen. If you're the type of person that doesn't like ones that kind of like twist up, I know like people don't love that. This is really good. And if you like the Charlotte Tilbury tones of lip liners, you might really enjoy these. These are really, really nice. Okay, next I want to talk about something that's truly changed the lip game for me. I mean, wrinkly lips who? Peeling ugly lips who? We don't know her. And that's rare, because we are normally living in that canyon of just wrinkle, peeling, all types of bleeding mess. I'm talking about the Sugar Lip Wonder Drops. You guys, oh my God. Mainly, is this lighting okay? I'm so sorry. The lighting in this video is going to be just a mess. I'm so sorry. The Sugar Lip Wonder Drops. Okay, let's talk about this. So basically, what this is kind of like an exfoliant. So I apply it usually once a day, sometimes twice a day, depending on what type of situation my lips are in. And this, like, is kind of an AHA, right? I think that's what it is. It's a AHA, like, smoothing kind of thing. So the smallest amount goes a long way. Like, I have a backup of this, but, like, I'm not going to need to use that in a million years. So you take a little drop like this. I don't like a full drop. I don't have huge lips, but I don't have like thin lips at all. And like a little drop is even like almost too much. And you take it, you apply it to your lips just with your finger, and then rub it in, and then it just smooths your lips out. It truly is life-changing. If you have peely lips, lips that you pick at, lips that like kind of like, because you pick at them, like look a little like two-tone, because I do that a lot and it's really unattractive. And I hate it. This is really, really nice. So I apply this, and then I do like lip balm on top, and it truly like has changed my lips. It also, if you have really like wrinkled lips, or you feel like your lips are kind of, as you get older, because I know that this is something like a lot of men and women are concerned with, is like they're kind of like deflating a little bit. Not deflating. They're just like less voluminous, or they're looking more wrinkled. This is an incredible product. This is so good. It truly has changed the game for me. I no longer have to worry about like my lips looking all types of raggedy, which is why I have a backup of this, because first of all, this is a glass bottle, or it feels like it's glass. I think it's glass. So if this shatters, I need a backup immediately. Like, I genuinely can't live without this. And then I go on top of my lips with my lip mask at night, and it's just truly like, now, like normally when I use my lip mask, which is, you know, my obsession with my Primera lip mask is like I use that after my lips have had a day, or like, because normally I pick my lips every day, but with this, I don't pick my lips, and then the Primera lip mask just makes my lips look all types of cute. Obsessed with this. Like, truly, if you suffer from dry lips, you pick at your lips are wrinkly, so like, you know, you have deeper lines, so when your lips do get dry, your lips kind of peel a little bit more, because that's a thing. I would definitely try checking this out. Okay, next I actually want to talk about a brush. So this is the Sephora. If you have watched any video, you know that I love the Sephora Pro brushes, and this is the Sephora Pro brush in This is the Sephora Pro brush, and it's the number 59. And this is such a good bronzer brush. And this could also be like a multi-purpose like powder brush. And I love to apply bronzer with this. I have like a bigger fluffy brush that I like to apply bronzer with, but sometimes it's just nice to have something a little bit less fluffy. This is amazing. It's gorgeous. It applies like powder so well. And if you're the type of person that's like, oh, the bronzer, my powder bronzer is like really patchy, try holding your bronzer brush like further back and applying it with a lighter hand, because when you hold it further back, you're not pressing as hard, so then you have less opportunity for stuff to skip or look patchy, because you're holding it back here, so you have a lighter hand and it kind of just fluffs a little bit better. This is really, really good. I love this. And then lastly, I just want to talk about some tweezers, okay? These tweezers here, I got these on Amazon because I don't know about you guys, but I literally lose my tweezers weekly. Like, not once or twice a year do I lose them. I lose them all the time. I don't know. It's like an epidemic. I have like 1,000 tweezers all over my apartment, and I can't find them. So I actually purchased these ones. These are pointy ones. These ones actually used to really scare me. And then when I started using like this type, I was like, oh, these are great. These are really, really nice. They're thin. They do a great job at like grabbing your hairs. I actually do my brows myself for the most part. I used to get them threaded, but then I stopped for some reason. Like, it was just like like it was one day I was just like, you know what, I'm going to do it myself. And I have my own little scissors I cut my hairs with, because your girls' hairs are crazy. So I cut my own hairs, and then I just like kind of pluck my eyebrows, and I'm pretty happy with how my brows look for the most part. Sometimes I'm just like, I stress pick my eyebrows. Does anyone else do that? And then I just have to be like, okay, we'll fill that in, and then wait for it to grow back before we can be like feeling proud about our brows. But this is really nice. I'm gonna try. I got these on Amazon. I'm gonna try and find them and link them, because these are really, really good and very affordable. Love. Okay, next we're gonna go on to skin, and then we're done. So first things first, I've talked about this before. I'm gonna talk about it again because I just repurchased this. This is a fresh one. Oh my god. This is a fresh eye cream. This is the Belief eye cream, their moisturizing eye balm. I think they only have 1 or 2 eye creams. I think they have actually like a retinol style eye cream, but this one is so freaking good. Like, I very rarely in the last like 2 years, I would say, repurchase the same eye cream, because I'm always like left wanting more. But I always make sure I use the whole like container that I have, and then I'm like, okay, let's try something new. This one I'm repurchasing till the day I die, and I'm definitely going to try their other eye cream if what I saw on their website when I was repurchasing this was correct. They have one that is in a green container, and I really want to try that too, because this is so freaking good. I'm obsessed with it. And then next, I mean, my skin has been breaking out recently just because stress, life, like just time of the month, all of the above. And we all know my obsession with the Riel Miracle Patches. They're invisible like spot things that like pull all the gunk out of your zits. I've literally repurchased this 1,000 times, and I will continue to do it. These are so good. And I haven't found a acne spot kind of thing that is quite as good or as invisible as this one. I really, really like this. Obsessed. And last but not least, you guys, we're talking about the Cosa Sport Body Wash. So this is like an AHA enzyme kind of exfoliating body wash, and I really like this. So after using this, I like how my skin feels. It feels very smooth and soft, which, I mean, and it cleans me. So what more could you want from a body wash? Am I right? But this one is really, really good. Damn, that was a loud opening noise. And it kind of has a blueberry scent, which I don't know if that would bother anyone. I definitely notice it when I apply it, though. Like, it's a noticeable scent, but it doesn't linger, which is nice. It has kind of a blueberry-y, kind of darker berry fruit smell. I don't know if that's accurate. I actually wonder if that's the scent. Okay, no, because it says it's notes of jasmine, sandalwood, and vanilla. Okay, see, I shouldn't be like explaining scents, because clearly I don't know what I'm talking about. But it's really, really nice. I really like this, and I highly recommend if you're looking for a new body wash. This is nice, and I love stuff that like exfoliates, like that is like so nice to have, and this is really good. I do love like the deodorant too, the Costa Sport range, like really big fan of it. So I really wanted to try this out. I've already gotten a question about this, so I want to like highlight it in this video, but I am going to talk about this possibly in another video alongside just some other like body kind of care stuff. But this is really good. Highly recommend checking this out. And yeah, that's it for my June clean beauty favorites. Again, I would love to know down below what your clean beauty favorites were, or just your favorites were for the month. And if you've used any of these products, what are your thoughts? And yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.